Hey there, babes. It's Dad here and Hawaii Flat Race, and we're over at the Punahou Mauka Estates, the new residential development area project that's going on over here. And if you're looking off in the background there, if it was a clear day today, there's no clouds, there would be you'd be able to see Mauna Kea, I guess the mountain, the volcano has still the active eruption going. It's got all the observatories on it, and a whole bunch of other neat things to see up there. Even some snow, little ponds and pools and stuff like that, and the mountainous terrain and vegetation. So, but as you can see, this is just the developmental site. You can see there's the sign over there for the projects and the lots. The lots are 1 acre properties. Got some on both sides of the street. And this is the end of the street where we live on, Hokulani Street. And then there's the next road over there. I can't think of the name of it. I'll walk up closer and maybe I can see it. No, I don't have my contacts in. Anyway, you can see a couple of the houses down the street. We'll get there to the corner here pretty quick. You can see they got most of the civil stuff done, most of the civil work. They got the street lights put in, road striping, the pavement marking is what they call it, and signage. Haliloki is the name of the street, cross street, and Hokulani Street, which are Hawaiian names. So, you got Hawaii Race taking the walk with me. And like I said, 1 acre lots. This is the subdivision over here, middle of the street. Dead ends. There's a couple of them that are a little bit larger than 1 acres, maybe even closer to 2 acres. They've already been spoken for. But they have 2 houses that have been put in so far, and or on the way in development, and still have this neighborhood kind of blocked off to traffic, so there's no through traffic as of yet. I'm not sure how long they go, or they will go until they allow cars to drive through here. But as you can see, there's a lot of rockiness in the natural lay of the land. There's a lot of rocks, and we've had to clear out quite a bit of it, or stockpile it in some places, and bring in some additional material to cover over the rocks, and to lay a foundation for the homes that they've built so far. I talked with a developer. They said they have about 4 plans for the properties or for the homes that they build in this area. So I don't think you have to use that developer, but there's 4 different house layouts that they have kind of designated for this estate's development. Punahou Mauka. So it's a really nice area back here. It's quiet. And you can see the homes a little bit closer now. So it's interesting to see construction of some of the residential buildings. You can walk inside one of them and take a look at this closest one here. The different layers or the different progression of construction that goes on with the foundation and the framing and the siding, the roofing. So as you can see, just as we're approaching this one, you can see a lot of different phases of the work. A foundation that's already been done, concrete, no driveway as of yet. Those usually come in last. Then once they put in the foundation, they have bolts sticking up that the framers can put their framing materials into. Call them bottom plates. So this is the garage here, coming in at an angle. So as you can see, you got the framing that's come in here. Here are the bolts that I was talking about. Other metal connectors. They have a protective material they put on the bottom there. Keeps the moisture out of the framing. And then they frame in. There's the plumbing portions of it. So they run the plumbing up through here. The vents, they run the vents out the roof for the different bathrooms and kitchens. So this would be like a laundry out here. Or not a laundry, maybe it's the hot water heater out here in the garage. And they also have, well, they have got some stuff out here too, so looks like it could be some laundry, like a laundry set up out here. And they have a sink, washer dryer. And they used PVC for the water rather than copper, which is a little bit different. And here they have some more PVC. And there's another drain there. So it would be the garage, and they got some framing going on. This is Tyvek, this paper-like material. It's a water barrier. Helps for barrier as a water from water. There are the trusses, roof trusses. These are electrical boxes. They started putting in some for the switches, like the electrical switches and outlets and stuff like that. Here's the electrical panel. Just out here into the garage. They started running some of the electrical wires, cables, wires. For an outlet. Outlets down, usually down there at the bottom. About a foot off the ground, typically. And then the switches are usually about 4 feet up. And they have some other wire. So the different wire colors correspond with different whether they're 12 amp or 14 amp or 10 amp. The white ones are 14, and then yellow is typically 12, I think. A little bit heavier grade. So the lower the number, the heavier. Yep, this is a 12-2. 2 refers to the live and the return, the black and the white. So, and there's also the ground, so that they don't count the ground. And there's some more plumbing stub outs. For toilets, there would be a toilet there. You got the one cold water coming in for the toilet, so this will probably be the sink area over here. And a shower back here. Got the shower drain for the tub. I have to put in some water inlets for these guys. And they got some of the windows, well, they got most of the windows installed, so they gotta do the wrap properly around the windows, and then they install the windows, frame them in. They usually leave about a 1/2 inch extra space to allow for the windows to fit in properly. Same thing with the doors. Give them about a 1/2 inch play all around. Proper adjustment. See a little small gap. These are called headers that go over windows and doors. Bigger beams. That's to protect from weight bearing from wind loads and other kinds of loads and stuff that might take place in the house. Protect the windows. And the plates at the top, they call those the double top plate. And then just the general framing. Lots of different terminology for it. So this video is getting a little bit long. I have to stop, or I might not be able to download it to YouTube. But we'll come back and do some more construction reviews as the homes and stuff get further along. I have a nice little patio area out here. And the tin steel roofing, metal roofing, more common over here with the volcanic rains, the heavier, lots more rains and stuff like that, so there's a tendency to use more of this metal roofing. Some sulfurous type materials in the water. And there's the electrical tie-in over here at the side of the house. This siding is a siding, it's called, what is it called? I'm trying to think of it here real quick. It's not coming to me. But it's like a concrete board. It's made out of concrete type stuff. Somebody left their glasses. There's the electrical box here. And one outlet outside. Live outlet. And usually put drywall up along the roofing up there. There's a water bottle. Well, I'll try to think of the name of that. Maybe next video I'll be able to tell you what that's called. It's not Den's glass. It's a different material. Hardy board. I knew I'd think of it. So this would be like a hardy board. They also have hardy planks that run horizontal, and they plank them over one another so that they layer them. So this is a hardy board. different kinds of like patterns on them. Some of them are have an orange peel pattern and different types of patterns. So, okay, babes. Well, I hope you like the little construction house, the home walkthrough, and to give you another update as more construction goes on. Start putting in the finished materials. So this is Hawaii Race, Dad, signing off, saying I love you, and I miss you, and happy Easter. Take care, babes. Stop yet.